New York Football Jets. 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 Proving once again that there are only three certainties in this life: death, taxes, and the fact that the New York Jets will never win another Super Bowl in our lifetime. Do you understand how terrible, how abysmal, how disgustingly bad you have to be to make the New York Knicks look like a well-run, stellar organization? To make the New York Knicks look like one of the better-run teams in New York City? But I mean, that's not the surprise. We all know the Jets. We know they're going to find a way to stink up the joint. If anything, they never let us down. Because we know that no matter how high they ride, at some point, they're going to find a way to fizzle out like a wet firecracker. The question is why? It's pretty simple. It's the Jets' unwillingness to make the necessary changes they need to make and stop the bleeding before it gets terrible. Whether it's the head coach that stayed a year or two too long, should have been gone. The GM that stayed a year or two or three too long, that should have been gone. The quarterback that stayed in a game or two too long and should have been benched. It doesn't matter. It's the same story from the top down in that organization. I mean, you look at this whole situation with Ryan Fitzpatrick, Geno Smith, Bryce Petty. You have a quarterback who, last I checked, his last name wasn't Brady, Rodgers, Breeze, Roethlisberger, heck, Eli. Throw 6 interceptions in a game and keep his job. Now, I'm not even going to go into the whether it should have been Geno that took over or whether you demote Geno, promote Bryce so that he could get the reps and practice and then throw him in there. I'm not even going to go about that. It's about the sheer fact of not being willing to see the handwriting on the wall and accept the reality that Fitzpatrick is not your guy. And the Jets do it all the time. You know, it's kind of like that boss that has that employee that is really terrible and bad at their job, was really costing the money, ruining their business, and they just won't fire them. They just won't make the necessary change. They just won't bring in the person that can do a better job. Nope. Just going to leave that guy there. He's going to stay there. He's going to keep ruining your business. Going to keep costing you money. Going to keep driving customers out and raising your overhead. And that's essentially what the Jets are. And it goes from the top down. From Mr. Johnson all the way down to the people that he hires and the personnel they hire. Because let's face the facts. Even if you want to argue that, okay, the Jets' best chance to win was Ryan, right? Santa Claus himself, giving tidings of great joy to defenses across the NFL. I mean, damn. Okay, let's just say that. Let's flash back to that KC game for a second. Even if, right, your argument was, you know what? Fitzpatrick is the best chance we have to win. Why in God's name was he left out there for so long in that KC game, right? Man threw 1 pick, 2 picks, 3 picks. After the 4th interception, wouldn't you sit that man down and be like, you know what, son? You just don't have it today. You had a bad day at the office. Take a seat, Gino. Get in there. I don't even care, Petty. Get in there. Whoever. Mascot. Popcorn guy. Get in there. If anything, for his confidence. But no. You're going to ride him out, not make the necessary change. Those 2 more picks. 6 interceptions in a game. And in the very next game against Seattle, 3 more interceptions. 9 interceptions in 2 games. Even if it was just for his confidence in that KC game, you bench that man. You sit him down. You stop the bleeding. And that's the issue with the Jets. The Jets and Jets fans are like, you know, it's kind of like watching a slasher film and being appalled at the fact that there's so much blood and gore in it. Yeah, you're watching a slasher film. That's what the Jets are. The definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Keeping the same personnel, expecting different results. I mean, even good old Rex Ryan, Rexy boy, Mr. Example of stayed a season or two too long and should have been gone. You see what he did at Buffalo this season. 0-2. What does Rex do? Bang. Fires the offensive coordinator. Willing to make the change. A lot of people were like, whoa, why did he do that? That's a rash change. But you know what? How you like the Bills now? Because sometimes in life, you have to be willing to cut ties and make changes in order to progress. And you may not progress immediately. But the fact that you are willing to let go and make the change is what makes you better.